Welcome to Sexsomnia Podcast. So today we're going to be talking about Sexsomnia. I am learning so much in these past weeks and months because I didn't even know this exists. So Sexsomnia is recognized as a rare sleep disorder in which a person engages in sexual activity during their sleep. In general, they'll have no recollection of events during the act or when they wake up. So, deprivation, stress, and shift work may all trigger sexsomnia. Those are the triggers. And as with any parasomnia such as sleepwalking, the good news is that sexsomnia is treatable. If there's a certain trigger that are causing you to sleep sex, you might benefit from therapy, counseling, or medication. Maintaining a good sleep hygiene, keeping a regular sleep schedule can also help. It seems sexsomnia is caused by a disruption while the brain is moving between deep sleep cycles. These disturbances are often called confusions, arousing, fondling, or introducing foreplay with bed partner. Pelvic thrusting, behavior that mimics sexual intercourse, masturbation, sexual intercourse, spontaneous orgasm, faking looks in your eyes during these behaviors. Be aware of behaviors later. The good news is that sexsomnia is treatable, and there is certain triggers that cause you to have sleep sex. You may benefit from the therapy, counseling, or medication. Maintaining good sleep hygiene and keeping regular sleep schedules can also help. So, there's actually stories where one lady, her name was Justine, she said that she didn't even know, but she was outside. And she had wound up in this crack house, y'all. And had sex with this man. So the next day, the man was like, hello. And she was like, who are you? And he said, you don't remember me? And she was like, no, I don't remember you. Who are you? And he was like, well, you was in the crack house. Remind you, it's not funny. But remind you, this lady said she didn't smoke, she didn't drink, she didn't do any drugs. It's just that she has sexsomnia, which caused her to randomly go to a crack house and have sex with, I guess he was a crackhead. And then you had another situation with Keisha. She said her husband, well, at the time, he wasn't her husband. He was her boyfriend. He's like, oh, you have sex every night in your sleep. So she's like, no, I do not. He said, yeah, you do. So she said she was very concerned about that because him and her wasn't doing anything. They was actually, having sex or anything like that. So she went to a doctor. The doctor did a sleep study. So they was telling her, yes, she was getting aroused as in her sleep. So she also suffered from sexsomnia. Then she started getting help, started taking medication. So there is a cure for it, actually. There's a cure. But this is new to me. Like, a lot of this stuff is new to me. When I hear it, I'll be, like, mind blown. Because I'm like, this is something I didn't even know exists. Like, I didn't know autosexual exists. I didn't know asexual exists. I didn't know. A lot of these things, I guess, because I just wasn't raised around this. And I just never heard of it. But yeah, this actually exists. I said, well, I'm going to share with everyone and let them know, because maybe you know someone who is actually going through it that you can help. There is help for it. Tell them to get counseling, therapy. There's also medication for it. Tell them to go get tested, a sleep test to see if this is happening to them. But yeah, this is actually exists. So I want to thank you for listening to Sexsomnia Podcast. Please give it a 5-star review on Speakers, Anchors, Spotify, iHeartRadio. Wherever you listen to your podcast at, please share. Please go to these websites, www.avilo.com www.instacart.com. Use promo code Sonia. Instacart. Use 156. If you want to buy me a coffee, you can buy me a coffee. You can go to my website, podcasters.com/wordpresser.com. And thank you and much love.